Mythological Saga. Then at the beginning of the world, in the midst of the infinity of water, the Spirit of God hovered, spreading the Creator's veil under the sun and smothering the universe. It made a path among the waters and created life on the eternal path of time. On that first path, God looked to the left, and a shadow arose, a creature like a man. When it was called to come, man himself stood before God. And God said to him, "Be just and wise, courageous and kind. Love and respect those like you. Love everyone and everything around you. See evil and do not let it take hold. Unless man forget his precepts, he, transformed into a man, visits the earth and imparts wisdom." On those waters parted by God, two gods reigned. The first God was older and more powerful than the second, and he knew that there were lands on the bottom of those waters. So he sent the second God to bring him land. The younger God dipped into the water, and when he found the land, he devoured most of it out of anger that he had to serve the first God. He brought very little to the elder God, and he began to scatter the earth upon the waters, and it swelled and grew. But at the same time, the earth that had been eaten began to swell inside the younger God. He ran around in pain all over the earth and untied it without any order. Where it fell in large quantities, great mountains began to grow. And where it fell in smaller quantities, smaller mountains began to grow. And where it did not fall at all, the earth remained flat. As a result, our earth is uneven. There is a lot of water left because there was not enough land. God the Creator divided the world into two parts, into light and dark, and he gave them to Thunder and Velin to rule over, to guard the eternal circle of life, to nurture warmth and life, to store up new strength, to give peace and rest. In spring, when light begins to overtake darkness, Thunder, armed with lightning bolts, rides the skies, attending to the earth's daily affairs, so that in the warmth of the sun's gift, new life may be born and mature, and so that the existing life may not perish. When darkness takes over again, Devon, the ruler of the underworld in the cold time, will bind the earth in coldness so that it may gain new powers. The patron of animals and seedlings will reign until the thunderbolt unlocks the earth with spring lightning, bringing green grass and returning life. The sun, the embodiment of the god Thunder, has been shining and giving life since time immemorial, since the beginning of the world. Some say it was forged and hung in the sky by the divine blacksmith Telliavalis, but others don't believe it, saying it is always in another place. From this, everywhere else, was born the legend of the sun's journey across the firmament. Day after day, month after month, year after year, in a chariot drawn by twin horses, the sun rolls down the sky mountain. This mountain is not just any mountain, it looks like an egg. For half the year, the sun climbs the mountain until it reaches its highest and warmest point, giving the world its longest day, 17 hours. After a short time in that place, it turns back, step by step, until day and night are the same. And finally, the shortest day of the year comes, just 7 hours long. Thus, the Creator has divided the world into two parts, into the equinoxes, into the parts of light and darkness, which he gave to the guardian gods Thunder and Velin to rule, and into the 2.5 years divided by the sun's path, the counters of eternal time. And this world, from spring to summer, from autumn to winter, as a symbol of eternity in the form of the cross, is alive in all the nations of the world. The moon rising and waxing counts the days, weeks, and months, and casts the shadows of the night upon the living. When the 3 days are consumed, it turns to another world. Here the life that has been born shines with a new star. The young and the old, the great and the small, replicate the world of the living, and when someone is extinguished, his star is extinguished too. In that other world there is a meadow, and there is the moon, which for 3 days has become a shepherd, shepherding the ghosts of the dead like sheep, illuminating them with its light, so that they may recover their own selves and remember the former world and never forget it.